I'm 28, absolutely livid right now. I've just got back from a long-term assignment overseas and found out my fiancé, F24, has been cheating on me for the entire time. That's bad enough, but it gets far, far worse. She got herpes from the other man and I hope you're sitting down. Her plan was to infect me, too, so I would have a reason not to dump her. Are you kidding me? Can anyone explain to me her logic? She was being so aggressive to get me into bed. Normally, she gives me a couple of days to get over jet lag before she initiates intimacy. But this time she was talking all kinds of dirty, cam girl dirty. She never does that, and she was climbing into my lap in the parking garage. She's normally very private about physical affection. Something just didn't seem right, so I told her I needed to recover from my long flight. This started a huge fight that got worse on the drive home and turned into a full-out screaming match once we got back home, complete with her breaking things. I didn't understand what was going on and told her I was going to call the police so they could lock her up for her own good. And that's when she told me she'd cheated on me with a guy from Tinder. She said it was a mistake, that she was sorry, and begged me to forgive her. I just stared at her, trying to breathe. I told her she had to leave, give me some room, but she fell to the floor and grabbed my legs, telling me that I can't throw her out, that I can forgive her, if we could just make love. I demanded to know why that's so important. In between screaming, sobbing, and ranting she said she had herpes, her life was ruined if I dumped her, and it was my fault because I wouldn't have time with her right then and there. I felt like a million cockroaches were crawling all over me. I grabbed my keys and left. I'm at a hotel now, she's blowing up my phone, texting me that herpes isn't a big deal, that if we both had it, it would make us a stronger couple, and we could even share medicine. She put a laughing face emoji after that line. I think she's going insane. We've been together for 5 years, engaged for the last year, and I don't think I know who she is at all. I've taken multiple showers and still can't get rid of the feeling bugs are crawling all over me. I can't turn out the lights, I can't even close my eyes. Has anyone ever dealt with anything like this? What was she thinking? WTH am I supposed to do next? Comment 1. This is ducked on so many levels. She sounds like a complete psycho. Firstly, she cheated on you. That's the first and only strike you need to leave this mess of a human. Secondly, she got an STD from it, didn't initially tell you, tried to hide it and give it to you. That's probably illegal, and also a manipulative, shitty person. Thirdly, she then told you what she was trying to do and trap you into staying with her because she thinks you would be undesirable to others and desperate. This is grotesque. I've heard a lot of infidelity stories. I've lived my own, but yours, dude? Yours takes the cake so far in being the most messed up. Get rid of this dumpster fire of a human being. Even if she didn't cheat. Comment 2. This is some truly sinister shit she did and was planning all around just to trap you in a hell of her making. It's people like that makes me second guess society sometimes. How the hell can someone live with themselves doing stuff like this to people? The fact that she wanted you to feel just as disgusting as she is shows that not only didn't she love you, but was already damaged goods this entire time. She knew her comfy and filthy life was about to be over when you came back home and obviously knew she didn't have a plan to explain away nature's burning bush, so in her twisted thinking she thought if she could bed you she could transfer the blame automatically to you. I guarantee she was planning to gaslight you into being the cheater due to all of your traveling just to cover her tracks. She wasn't all over you because she missed you, my dude. She wanted to make sure she could get away with damning your life forever. Herpes is nasty, painful and incurable. The fact that she went raw with whatever dirty dong she hopped on and wanted you to be infected too proves to me that she wanted you ruined for anyone else for her selfishness. She plotted this out of resentment. 5 years of wearing a pretty mask only to be revealed just how hideous she is underneath. She knowingly put you in danger and this should not be forgiven. My friend, I think I speak for all of us here and say you dodged more than just a bullet. You avoided a nuke, with her being ground zero. It's tragic that she cheated on you, but be glad that you weren't already married with kids. You saved yourself from many, many years of heartache by finding out now. WTH am I supposed to do next? You know damn well what you need to do. And you can't avoid it either. Free yourself. There's no saving this. She made sure of that. For your sanity, break up with her and don't ever look back. Do not go back for any reason. And when you do, you make sure that you tell family first, on both sides, what she's done. She's be looking for support on her side and she'll definitely try to make you out as the villain if she goes to them first and warps the truth. And go NC with her indefinitely. Don't let family tell her where you are. She sounds absolutely bonkers, and this all harps back to that most sage of credos: never stick your DCK in crazy. Karma hit her fast to give you an out. Take that as a blessing. You may have lost her, but you still have a STD-free life to look forward to with someone that is truly worthy of you. That light that shines at the end of that very dark tunnel, it shines bright for you, bud. Good luck, my friend, and stay strong. Comment 3. There was a really good post or two on here about a year or more back from a man whose wife went on a business trip, met a guy in the bar, and slept with him. Unknown to him, she had contracted herpes from the incident, and it went from her feeling pretty bad to feeling awful. The virus was taking hold, and her getting a checkup and then confronting her husband with the results. The man loved his wife, but there was no way he wanted to take a lifelong risk of being with her after that. Her attitude was similar to what you describe, but she didn't try to infect him on purpose. It actually was a bit of a tragic story. One bad decision, or series of small decisions, equally bad, ruined their marriage, destroyed the family they wanted to make, and they ended up divorced. I have read of a few attempts where one party gets a STD and intentionally tries to infect their partner so they don't ever leave them. My advice: well, I think it's obvious what to do here. You need to record any mention she makes of wanting to infect you so you could be together forever. That's evidence of intent to commit assault right there. If it gets any more insane, remind her she's trying to do an illegal thing. Intentionally trying to infect another human being with a permanent STD is considered assault in most jurisdictions in the US. You could use the information you have now in the texts as justification for a protection order. Consider this: she's a nutter and she clearly doesn't care about your long-term health prospects. Don't get anywhere near her, don't let her have access to anything of yours. Who knows what she'll attempt to do? I just suspect it won't be very healthy. Comment 4. Dude, run. Go NC and don't lie to anyone for her. This psychopath literally tried to intentionally infect you with herpes after cheating on you. Under no circumstances are you to ever be alone with this woman ever again, especially during the breakup and collection of your things. Dude, you literally won the ducking lottery on not marrying this woman. I know it hurts. I know you are in immense pain. But you literally dodged not a bullet, but a ducking artillery shell. Gather your close friends to you and have them be with you through this whole process. Tell your family and hers, if they will listen, how and exactly why your marriage is being called off. You don't have to announce why on social, but in more private settings. Don't lie for someone who so callously stabbed you on the back and tried to give you herpes. Comment 5. She has already ruined her life the moment she opened her legs to her AP and contracted herpes in the process, because there is no cure for it, only treatments to minimize it from recurring on a regular basis. She wants to share it with you so you can have the same medical health issue for the rest of your natural life? Share the same medicine? So that it makes you a stronger couple? Pure trash is your GF, plain and simple. Have her arrested for passing on the disease intentionally, or contact her family to take her away and let them know what is going on and what she was attempting to do. She needs psychological help, a lot of it. You do not need this nightmare. Comment 6. Herpes will soon be a normal condition of humanity. It is so very prevalent now. And it usually does not manifest itself so soon. She could easily have already had it. As well as it doesn't spread unless there is contact during an active outbreak. And even then some still don't contract it. With the new mRNA vaccine technology, it is thought that many viral diseases as well as cancer and others may well be controlled. I post this off the top of my head, and make no particular claims of accuracy. But I hope you get the idea. Yes, her cheating is extremely bad, and so is her understanding of herpes. Dump her if you wish and for any reason whatsoever, all up to you. Comment 7. I know this sucks, but there is a surefire way to shock her out of her fantasy of your stronger relationship. After you calm down and get past your jet lag, talk with your families. Tell them she cheated on you while you were gone and the relationship is over. It's up to you about including herpes in the conversation. Let her family know she will need their support. Let her know, in no uncertain terms, that you are out. As soon as possible, find a new place to live. Go NC on her after informing her and family about your decision and getting your property back. If you fear a confrontation when you G to retrieve your property, call the local police/sheriff and ask for an escort to keep the peace. Lastly, be glad she got herpes. Who knows how long she has been cheating, and if it would ever stop even after you were married. You dodged a bullet. I can just see her going off on you when you found out you had herpes and he accusing you of cheating. Her admission saved you even more grief down the road. Comment 8. She's suddenly worried about you ruining her life? Beach ruined her own life, good riddance. Cut your losses and do not communicate with this woman unless it can all be documented. Document this event as detailed as possible. Document every interaction with her from here on out. Who knows what she is capable of, and she seems like the kind of person to claim she's the victim in all of this. Throwing/breaking things in the house is considered assault, and you could technically press charges. Watch your ass and interact with her as if a judge is right there next to you. You never know. Document. Comment 9. What a stupid, selfish, piece of shit, classless, trashy, narcissistic, head case she is. Just, wow. You shouldn't have to need to ask what to do, but man, time to run the duck away, get her out of your house and never speak to her again. In the meantime though, you need to record every single interaction with her, avoid being alone with her and immediately work on separating your lives. Do not be coy about why the relationship ended when people ask. You tell them straight up what she did and what she tried to do to you. If you kissed her, it's time to get tested just in case. Who knows what else this disease bag is carrying. Comment 10. Bro, you say WTH am I supposed to do next? First and foremost, this is the reason ghosting was invented. No contact, no texting back, just bounce and be done with it. Now, unfortunately, she seems a bit off her rocker, so you need to make sure all of your mutual friends and family know exactly what happened. Keep records of everything so you have receipts to show them, and never speak a word to her ever again, unless it's a one-time thing to get more evidence on tape. Also, 99% of the time only really selfish people cheat, but only the dirtiest of the selfish do it unprotected. So not only is she selfish, but she's shady AF. Count your blessings, and be happy you didn't get the herpes. Thanks you for watching. Everyday new movies. See you soon.